Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Real Racing Online, brought to you by MW Productions via YouTube. We are back. This is week number 7 for the Dynamic Power UMP Modifieds. And we are live at Limaland. It's going to be a good race. We got a lot of racers here tonight. Look out. Give you a rundown real quick here. Caleb Mills, Brent Pryor, Kevin Bloom, Justin Velos, Douglas Brashears, Jerry Bailey, Joshua Hessen, Zach Jenkins, Zach Jenkins, Wesley Nichols, Neil Leffler, Cody Tucker, Joshua Gill, Michael Murphy, Sean Mooningham, Tiffany Kidwell, Charles Davidson, Dustin Lewis, Brian Niels, Amy Murphy, and the list goes on and on and on. Jesus. We're only starting 20 of these cars, though. So as soon as qualifying hits, they have to get a 14-1 or under. And if they all hit that in the top 20, only 20 get to stay the latter half, go away. And they get to race another day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Limaland! Oh yeah, you like my new theme song? I like my new theme song.
Hey Jerry, was that a little better?
We're going to give you a little rundown here, though, at Limaland. What's going on here at Limaland today? Well, let me just tell you. Track configuration is a clay oval. 0.27 miles the distance, 4 turns. Track elevation 2661.32 feet. And the track temperature tonight, 89 degrees Fahrenheit. City Lima, Country, USA. Tonight's weather on hand for Limaland tonight. Air temperature 83 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind direction coming out of the west at 15 miles an hour. Humidity 1%. And the fog is 0 and the sky is clear, ladies and gentlemen. You can't beat that. Remember, we're sponsored by Dynamic Power Racing Technologies out of Silvis. Well, East Moline, Silvis border.
Fast race tips, what the heck?
Let me tell you, we're ready to rock. Brent Pryor, one of our fastest competitors here. He's in second right now. C. Mills has got him beat by 0.1 of a second.
I know it.
Kevin Bloom in third right now.
Just remember, if you hit the 15s, you get kicked. Yeah.
And we're only taking the top 20 guys. That should make some people happy.
181, 14201, 14216, and a 15221.
If they don't hit 14-1, they got to go home, Kevin.
Yep, I understand that.
Go ahead and advance.
All right.
All right, giving Kevin Bloom, one of our admins tonight, along with Jerry Bailey and Justin Velos. You got to get a 14-1 or under. So we're about to see who's going to make the cut. Caleb Mills right now was our fast person in practice. So we're going to find out who it's going to be here soon. As we're looking at the unofficial results for qualifying right now. Getting ready for the thinning of the herd, as I like to call it. These guys got 3 laps to qualify. So they got to make one of them count. Ooh, Zach Jenkins coming in there right above Caleb Mills by 1/10 of a second. Kevin Bloom and Brent Pryor down there in 5th and 6th. We're just going to watch the top 10 here. Who's going to make it in? It's anybody's guess at this point. Zach Jenkins still in the lead. Caleb Mills in 2nd. Jerry Bailey pulls the 3rd spot out of his butt. I almost said a bad word. I should have just said it. Charles Davidson,
Wow.
Joshua Hessen, Justin Velos, Wesley Nichols, and Trent Ivy gets into the 4th spot now.
I'd run for mayor of my hometown.
Did he say he was taking top 20?
I protect these gorgeous birds.
I believe so.
Kevin Bloom still in the hunt there. He's down in, he might be in 11th now.
I'd make everybody.
Look out, look out, look out. This is going to be interesting.
Build a website that can with WordPress.com.
I don't know about this. I don't know what's going to happen here. There's going to be some upset fellows. Anybody's game, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Jack, did you run that lap on the bottom or the top or the middle?
Right through the slick, through the middle.
Yeah, it's where I run too. It's just not fast for me.
I'm coming up there, Jenkins.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't know what that dang 11 car was thinking.
This is going to be a race to remember, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a shit show.
Right now, I'm sure that Kevin the Wildman Bloom is getting ready to start making cuts. Tiffany Kidwell got in just barely. Sean Mooningham. Sorry, sir, you're going home. You're going to get tow money only. 22nd is Roman Gephardt going home. Ralph Woodard, 23rd, going home. Matthew Dean, 24th, going home. And Brian Niels, 25th, going home tonight. Sorry to see you guys go, but we got to keep the show. Only 15 seconds left. And then we're gritting the race. The feature. 50 laps at Lima Land. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rock? I can feel it in my bones. Look out! Starting in row 1 in that first position, Zach Jenkins in the number 62. And outside of him, going to be Caleb Mills. Inside row number 2 is going to be Jerry Bailey in the 88. And outside of him, Trent Ivey in the number 32. Inside row number 3, Justin Bellows in the number 43. Into his outside, Charles Davison. Inside row number 4, Joshua Henson in the 118. Into his outside, the number 16 of Wesley Nichols.
It'll be fun.
Inside row number 5, ladies and gentlemen, this is your 9th and 10th spot, Brent Pryor. And it was outside, the number 28 of Cody Tucker. Inside row number 6, Kevin the Wildman Bloom in the number 54. And Douglas Pressures in the number 53.
Would you guys want heat races?
Inside row number 7, Charles Davison in the 137, and outside of him, the number 8 of Neil Leffler. Row 8, Michael Murphy, 18 in the number 23, which is kind of odd to say. And outside of him, Dustin Lewis in the number 24. Starting 17th in the 9th row, Amy Murphy in the number 25, and outside of him, Joshua Gill in the number 17. And bringing up our last 2 positions tonight, starting 19th, Matthew Belt in the number 41, and who is outside, the number 20 of Tiffany Kidwell.
Alright guys, so the green's going to be on the leader at all times. Just don't start like on the back stretch, you know.
Also, it would be Delaware starts after the first lap.
Yep. And then leaders by itself every restart.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're pacing, but now we're racing. 50 laps the distance here in Lima Land. Caution number 1 out already on the track, and we're going to slow things down.
A little cleaner, guys.
Jerry, high or low, buddy?
There's your first place guy right there, Zach
Even
Jenkins,
blow,
in the number
high.
62 with an I rating of 1635 and a license that is the B with 3.54. Fastest lap on the track, a 13.339. But we've only got 1 lap
Okay, guys, let's get mine up.
of real
Even
racing
blow,
here.
odds high.
Kevin Bloom giving them the Delaware start here. That means first place is out front, second place gets choice. They follow suit after that. All right, guys, we are ready to go back racing. So let's check it out. Got some bumping and banging, I hear. Watching the 07 of Charles Davison.
They're giving me a black flag on the start.
Jerry Bailey working on that second spot.
I'll clear it.
Jerry Bailey low and slow. The caution already back out on the track.
All right, 32, you got to pick high or low.
Black clear, please.
All right, Houston.
Looks like evens out, odds in.
Who needs anything clear?
I do. I need a black flag cleared. Oh, that. I was hoping they care for a little longer.
Good rule of thumb, guys. Good rule of thumb. Don't jump the start. That won't happen.
Punch up.
All right, we're going to start this again. My man Leroy Jenkins, followed closely by Trent Ivy in that number 32, and Jerry Bailey back there in second and third there. Look at this, we've got some three wide racing. Wesley Nichols alongside the 07 and the 50 of Brent Pryor, and Wesley is getting in there. That's the 118 of Joshua Hessen. Just trying to hold on to that fourth spot. He's going to lose it right here to the 07 of Charles Davison. Good racing there, guys. No yellow flag out. 12 of 50 down going into lap 13. Looky here. The 116's in the wall. But look who just passed him. Kevin the Wild Man Bloom, now side by side with his teammate, Brent Pryor. Three wide racing there going into turn 4.
Sorry, Brian.
Little view of them coming around the track there, full force.
No problem.
Man, that top split there, that 6 cars is real tight. Kevin Bloom still fighting position. He's got the 16 above him. He's got Brent Pryor underneath him. Charles Davison up in front of him in the 07. Trouble for the 116. And the 54 goes around.
Man. 137, get off the track.
I was trying to pull down and do a slide job.
Justin Velos, boot the number 116. Go ahead and boot the 116.
Well, I wouldn't be mad if you didn't do it every lap.
That's why I was trying to get off the track, dude, not to do it.
There is no 116.
Which lane, Trent?
Top.
Even top, odds bottom.
Good race so far. We're already up to lap number 19 of 50, going into lap 20. Trying to find our leader here.
23, get down.
Zach Jenkins.
23, get down.
Zach Jenkins, still your racer in control. And my moderators have the authority to boot anybody they need to at any time. So if you see anybody or your favorite racer disappear all of a sudden, that's why. Cody Tucker, the number 28, trying to hold on to it. Here comes the 16 and the 50 of Brent Pryor. Wesley Nichols in the 16. The 17 turned around there at the bottom of the track.
There, Zach.
You're blinking pretty bad.
And there.
Hey, I didn't mean to get into you there, 07. I'm sorry about that.
All right, 23. Pay attention to the lineup.
You picking out again, Trent?
Yeah, you're starting to figure it out.
Evens out, odds
Zach
in.
Jenkins, still your leader. He's the only one to lead a lap. 0 lead changes so far.
So
62's in control as we hit the halfway mark. 25 of 50 down. There are no waiver rounds here, ladies and gentlemen. This is real racing online, not fake racing online. So if you think you're going to get a waiver round, it's not going to happen. Here we go, lap 26. Zach Jenkins, man, he's got control of this thing. That boy is on it. There's a little shot of Dustin Lewis in the back of the pack. Currently 12th, started 16th. Matthew Belt in the 41. One of our regulars here at Real Racing Online. Glad that he could make the show tonight. Trouble with the 28 and the 16. They're getting into it. And around went one of the cars, the 28.
Run me on the track one time.
Jerry Bailey currently 5th. He's lost a couple positions. Brent Pryor took it away from him. Brent Pryor now in 3rd spot. And he's got his sights set on the leader. Leader's battling it out right now. Cody Jenkins just lost the lead, it looks like, to the number 32. And then he gets it back right away. A little battle going up here, but they don't know Brent Pryor's back there just low and slow. Keeping smooth on that throttle, and he could bite you at any time. Still a lot of race left here, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 33 of 50 now that we're on. And here comes the 32 again. Gonna take first place away from Cody Jenkins, or Zach Jenkins. I don't know why I said Cody Jenkins. I think we've had a Cody Jenkins in here before. Trent Ivy in the number 32. Now the man in charge. Look out, he's right against that wall. He knows his spot. He knows his stuff, but he's coming up to lap traffic. That could spell problems. Zach Jenkins gonna have to try to reel him in here and see if he can make that lap traffic work for him. 62 gets right around him. Trent Ivy gets right around the lap car. Zach's burning off them tires pretty hard. Brent Pryor falling back a little ways now, not quite as close as he was. And here comes the 16 of Wesley Nichols. Up on the high side, trying to walk around the number 50 of Brent Pryor. Matthew Belt currently in 5th place. Got that car a little sideways for my taste. But here comes Kevin, the Wildman Bloom in the Caprone. Number 54, Wildman Special. 7th currently, Neil Leffler in the number 8 car. 23 is Michael Murphy, 18. Dustin Lewis in the number 24, currently 9th. And that's the shebang. Shebanga banga banga. Watching your leader just taking it casually around Lima Land here. Now all he's got to do is hold on. Little mess-ups will be taken advantage of, I'm sure. Lap 42 of 50, now into lap 43 of 50 for your race leader, Trent Ivy. holding it down. Zach Jenkins now working the top side as well. And here comes Brent Pryor in the 16th of Wesley Nichols. Little shot of the crowd here at Lima Land, waiting for the finish of this race. Little look at the front right suspension of Wesley Nichols right there. Leader is not in sight. Little cockpit action also from Wesley Nichols in the 16th, with only 4 laps left to go. Cody Jenkins low and slow now, trying to catch the 32. Trent Ivey in command of the field. 2 laps left to go here, coming around to it. Just taking advantage of everything. Zach Jenkins not going to catch that guy. Jenkins was holding on so long. Trent Ivey still having a little trouble with getting into the wall occasionally. Not wall riding, but just trying to hold on to it. That's the race right there. Ladies and gentlemen, good Lord.
Oh, my God.
The finish right there. Trent Ivey, 2. Wins the race in the 32 car. 62, Zach Jenkins gets second, and Wesley Nichols
I didn't think I was
gets
gonna get
third place away from Brent Pryor. Crazy town tonight here at Lima Land.
19th and 5th. I'll take it.
All right, guys. Number 3, Wesley Nichols. Are you there?
I am.
What's up, Wesley? That was a great race. I did not think you were going to get around Brent Pryor, and I'm sure you were probably thinking the same thing. What was going on in those last few laps?
Man, I knew that I was faster on the top side, and he was too. And he was running the top side there for a little while, and he finally went down low, and I took that as my opportunity just to run as hard as I could. And like I said, I just finally was able to eke it out right there on that last lap.
Well, you did a great job of doing that, and great smooth driving there. You had some troubles there in the middle of the track at the beginning, but you made a great finish getting third. Zach Jenkins in the number 62. What's up, man?
How are you, sir?
Well, second place. I thought you were going to run the gambit. I thought you were going to take the whole race. But then all of a sudden, a couple cautions come out, and here comes Trent Ivey. Tell me what was going through your mind.
Yeah, I kind of gear bound myself to the bottom. Those type of cautions we have. For some reason here, when you have cautions at Lima, it really seems to wear that middle and that bottom to middle out. And that's where I planned on running, so I kind of couldn't get around that top like he could.
Well, he definitely was getting around there. And thank you for coming out, all you guys, tonight. Remember, Real Racing Online. Go to the iRacing League directory and apply so that your points count for tonight. Trent Ivey, what's going on?
Hey, man, what's happening?
Great to see you out here tonight at Lima Land on Real Racing Online, week number 7. Man, you definitely took advantage of that high side. You had a little trouble with the wall in certain instances, but you made it happen. Where are you from, Trent?
A little small town, Union, South Carolina.
Very nice. I used to live in Lenore, North Carolina myself. So, how did you think the race went tonight? Are you going to be returning to Real Racing Online next week?
It was a good race, man. Me and my buddy Zach, we race together all the time. I always have a good race. It was fun, but me and a couple buddies of mine just kind of popped in here out of nowhere. So yeah, I'll have to check you out on Facebook or wherever you live at and make sure we come back and hit some more.
Absolutely, and congratulations, Trent. That was awesome. Awesome racing, all you guys tonight. We also do Monday night street stocks. And then, so go ahead and check us out in the iRacing League directory. Thanks, everybody, for coming out, and we'll see you next time.
Enjoy it, Zach. See you, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, man, I'm probably jumping that
that's it.
situation and put it up.
I tell you what,
Hell yeah, come on.
doesn't get much better than that. I got to take a picture here of the finishing orders. Here we go. Number 1. And page 2. And the only other person to lead a lap was Ivy. So Ivy and Jenkins get get 5 bonus points apiece. The one with the most laps led. Well, I think that's going to go to Jenkins. He's going to get an extra bonus 5 points there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out and watching us tonight. We had a great time. It was a good 50 laps here at Lima Land. I think that was just the right amount of laps to make it happen. Guys, you're awesome. We're out of here for the night. But remember, we're always coming back next week.
Hey, where was this race live at?
MW Productions on YouTube. Also, you can go ahead and just go to the iRacing directory. All of our information's on there. Our Facebook page, the broadcast page, everything.
All right, I'll check that out.